Okay, and welcome back to Battlefield Banter. This is the Combat Commander ladder game for April 2025, episode 2. Now, this time, hopefully, our audio problems are resolved, and this is air quotes live. We have just rejoined, and Doug has now this time we have correctly placed Doug's reinforcements. We didn't realize at the last go around that the Italian reinforcements can come in any um, of the original setup hexes with at least one cover. So, Doug, what have you done?
Well, so what I've done, and here's the mark. I took the reinforcements, which is a squad, a team, a light machine gun, and a 1 liter, and I placed them on top of Mark's nice boxed squad that is leaderless. And it'll give me a 9-7 melee advantage. Now, what it does not account for is any cards I might have in my hand or that Mark might have in his hand. Now, one question of timing, since this came in during the time sequence and the reinforcement play, at what point does the melee get resolved? Because isn't
Yeah,
it always at the beginning of a turn? Or would it be just
no,
resolved
beginning of the
immediately?
turn is Stalingrad or the Pacific. This one's resolved, as far as I'm aware, immediately to
Okay,
resolve the
just
situation,
like normal.
just like normal.
Meaning if it was your turn and you'd played in advance and you moved in, we do the melee immediately at that point in time.
Right. Yes.
Okay. So we do this melee, recognizing you still have a couple orders to play.
Right. Right. I think I've only played.
Right.
What have I played? I
Well, I
probably
think the advance was the first order.
first order. Yes. Okay. All right. So here we go.
Yeah.
So I'm the phasing player. So Doug, you will play your ambush cards.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to play an ambush card, so I took a little bit of
I
risk.
will then decline to play any of my numerous ambush
Oh,
cards, and
okay.
we will go back to the roll. When Doug, of course, still
Die
has the
roll. All
initiative
right.
card. So,
9-7 with the initiative card. We're
hmm
hoping the Axis get a nice roll here. Here we go.
8. That's
An
pretty
8.
good. That's pretty good.
I'll
Better than
take the
average.
8. 8 plus the 9 is 17, I
I'm gonna
believe.
need a 10. I'm gonna need a 10 then at least. Okay, here we go. And that's not good enough. So these guys are eliminated,
I think
and
I picked up 2 VPs,
two
right?
VPs.
Yeah.
You do indeed, yes.
Wow. That was unexpected. That could later be the difference.
It could indeed, yes. Um,
Wow. A swing of events, combat, commander, chaos, I would say.
all right, so we will go back to that would be next order. Yeah, I'm going to keep pushing, so I'll play a fire order. I'll activate this stack here because the other stack has got absolutely no line of sight to anybody. The wall blocking the line of sight between here and here. And so it's just a straight 6. He's a 7. My line veteran is a 7. Plus 1 for divine makes him 8. And then 1 for the medium machine gun makes him 9. And the target is, of course, the Italians in objective 3. So 9 plus
Wrong
uh,
shot.
and a 2. Oh
Oh,
dear, oh dear. All
and your
firing
machine gun
weapons break.
jams.
Yes, so that is not
Oh.
great. The disadvantage of not having the initiative card. So that's mere 11.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
11. All right, I'm sitting there in a
You can
building
hear
with a road.
the sympathy in
Yeah,
Doug's
yeah.
voice.
Oh, that's too bad,
That's
Mark.
really too
So
bad.
I'm sitting there at a 9.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh,
oh,
wow. There we go. I guess.
and I barely make
Wow.
it.
Wow.
Oh,
All right. And
oh, that's
then,
unfortunate. Interesting, though, for the viewers, the Italians jam at a 3,
right.
whereas the US only jams at a 2.
How many orders do I have? I've played an advance, a fire, and now I will play a move order then. Play a move order on this guy, the line guy here. and bring him a little closer to home. He'll go. He's got 4 movement.
This guy here?
This guy here. Uh,
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, he will just go 1, 2, and there we go.
All right.
That
He's pretty safe. Nobody
He's
can
pretty
see him.
safe there. Yes, and the next order, and then I will draw up 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
All right, back to me. Um, Interesting. I'm getting pressed on all sides.
I'll just show the viewers
Um,
my new cards. There we go. You can see there a couple of interesting cards. And back to the main scene. Looks like I'll be discarding next hand. Let's see.
let's see. All right. Well, let's see. Let's play a move order. We're gonna move a stack, and he's just gonna move 1 hex back, and he cannot be seen.
Mm-hmm.
And he will stop there. So that's that order. Um, let's see. Let me check some lines of sight here. Well, well, well.
Well, well, well.
Well, well, well. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Hmm.
Run off the map again.
I could.
You could.
I could. But a lot of cards out there.
Mm-hmm.
Although I do get another reinforcement coming in with a heavy,
Right.
a big old heavy. Um, let's see if I was to do that. I don't know that that's gonna make much. I know the viewers are sitting there wondering what the hell is he thinking.
Right.
Um,
Right. I'm going to put Doug on
but
times 2
no
speed.
guts. Yeah, no guts, no glory. Um, I'm gonna play a fire card. So I'm gonna activate the lieutenant,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll activate this guy
Who can't see
and this
anybody.
guy.
Oh, he can. He can just see somebody. Yes, he
He
can. Yeah.
can,
Yes.
yeah.
That's right.
So my target will be your sergeant stack.
Right. That's a 5 shot.
Yeah, so we'll have this guy be the base of fire.
Mm-hmm.
The other squad will be adding, and we will add some hand grenades.
Okay. 4, 5, 6,
So it's
7.
gonna make it a 4 shot, 5 shot, 6, 7. 7 shot plus
Ooh.
9 for 16.
And the sniper.
Is that a sniper?
It is.
So this will result in we gotta check the machine gun, right?
Yes, we do.
Alright. So, the sniper roll, random X, here we go.
Oh my goodness. He breaks.
M5.
He breaks.
Oh, he breaks.
But the
Yep,
machine gun, it's a 5, so the machine gun does nothing. It would have repaired on a 1 through
does
4.
nothing.
Right.
Alright. Okay, so we're
Okay.
sitting there, a 16 shot in
16
your
shot.
foxhole.
All right. So the veteran is 6, 9 for the foxhole, 10 for the leader. So 6, 9, 10.
Yeah,
And what were you? You were a
a
16.
16.
Okay. All right. So we'll just roll with that. And he breaks. Interesting.
Oh,
The
wow.
veterans break, but the Americans they break easily, but then they become 8s, so they recover quite easily
Yeah,
too.
they go from 6 to 8.
Right, and then the leader is 11, and he's fine.
Alright, so that's that order, and we'll draw up
All
and
right.
clean up, and it's back to you.
Well, makes my choice easy. I will play recover, hand. So let's try this guy here who is, he's on a road in a building. So he is a 10, this guy here.
Okay.
And he's going to recover after this event. The event is suppressing fire. Suppress one enemy unit in a hex within both range and line of sight of a friendly machine gun. Well, my machine gun, this one here, is broken right now, so that one doesn't count. And I think that's my only machine gun, correct? I don't think I have any others. So
I think you're right.
that is a
Yeah.
dud for me, but he at least recovers. Rallies. All right, and now we'll the line veteran now is a 9, 12, 13. So he'll probably recover when I roll this guy here. And he does indeed recover. He's he's coming back. All right, his machine gun is still out of action. So that's order number one. Next order, we will strike back with our own advance. These guys will be activated here. This group will, without the foxholes, if I can manage it. Can I? We'll move in there. I think I did it.
Yeah.
And this guy here will move into the foxholes. Okay,
Okay.
so your ambush cards, please.
No ambush.
No ambush still. Good news. Music to my ears. In fact, I have no ambush also. You're at
All
4.
right.
I'm at 7. He's he's
Mm,
at 7, 8,
9,
9, 10.
10, and I'm at 4.
Right.
All right. Well, let me do the roll. Here we go.
A 5.
5. So it's a 9. I think it's a card flip.
It's a card flip. You're keeping that, are you?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. It's a 7, so he's gonna win. No, they're gonna win after this event, and the event is hero, if not already in
Oh,
play.
the
Place the
hero.
hero. So that's always useful, especially in a game like this where you'd need to defend all your objectives because he can just run around and
Right.
play multiple move orders, and so that would be.
Yeah.
Let's see, the US. We'll get the leaders. Lucas comes on out. Where am I going to place Lucas is the question. I have no broken units to rally. Um, let's see. He's about to win that.
While you're thinking, I'll eliminate my unit and give you 2 points.
Thank you. Thank you. Can't place him
Eliminate.
with Blankenship. I think we'll place him with the line squad here. There we go. Okay, so and then also I capture objective 3. So that is
So
a
that gives you
6-point swing.
6-point swing.
Yes. So now
Now,
I've got
to remind the
1.
viewers, you now have captured, um,
Oh, I've
3
captured
objective points.
because you withdrew from the building here. You gave up this objective. You had this objective because even though you'd lost
Oh,
this
right.
hex, the building was still occupied, but you left the
Oh,
building. So 4 is now
yes.
In American hands too.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
that's be another 6 points. So
Yeah.
that's 12
So
points.
that's 12. Yeah.
Here, I'll do that. Alt 6 and
Oh, yeah. That was
6.
I don't know if
There
that
we
was a
go.
rookie mistake because, for it's a practice game, so I'm a little more loose-lipped. So, his Blankenship stack, here's how I why I ran away. You're sitting there in a melee
Hmm.
at 7 and 4 is 11, 12,
Right.
and I'm sitting there at 3 and 5, 8 and 9. So you got a +3.
Right.
So until I get some ambush cards in my hand, I don't think I want to stand and fight.
Right.
Um, so I was kind of like, okay, we'll give up the building and just live to fight another day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was the thinking there.
All right. So that was that advance.
Oh, but so I would add, I've given up my 3, and there's still a 6-point swing with another 6 VPs awarded to the defender in play.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I think what that means is it puts the onus on the US, have to, which they can easily do. They just need to kill more of my units
Mm-hmm.
or exit more of their units off the board.
Right, right. Or there's still two, objective two and objective five are in Italian hands. But of course, the US has to keep them because you could run a unit, for example, back into objective one, which I've left unoccupied, because the Americans just
True.
don't have enough units to go around garrisoning these
Right.
objectives. But
Exactly. But you got that hero who can kind of play
that's true.
linebacker
That's
and
true. Yes.
sweep them up.
Yeah. All right. So my next order, I think I will just. That was enough for that turn. That was a pretty good turn. I'll just draw up. Back to you.
Well,
There's my
boy.
coordinates.
Decisions. Man, that veteran, he's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Tough kid. All right. I'm going to play an advanced order. Um, let's see. What are we gonna do? Oh my. I'm checking lines of sight here. Is does that hex can that see this hex?
Uh, well, I think it
Because I do
can.
think this hex can see this hex.
Right. So you're talking about which two hexes again?
This hex,
Right.
can it see this hex?
Right. I think if you took the foxholes away, you'd see that. Yeah, the white
Oh,
right
yeah.
there becomes obvious. It can be seen. Yeah. Put the units back
Yes.
on again.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. Let me put my units back on there. Um, all right. You know what? I'm going to take that card back.
The advance.
And yeah, hang
Okay.
on. I'm just hitting the backup deal.
Mm-hmm.
There was a bunch of clicking in there. Why
Mm-hmm.
is that
You
not
can
going?
just drag it back into your
Just
hand if
drag
you
it
like.
over there?
Yeah,
Alright,
drag it
that'll
into.
be
Yeah.
quicker. Alright, I just dragged it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, what I'm gonna play instead is,
A
a fire card,
fire card.
and we're gonna activate, um, these
Mm-hmm.
guys
Yeah, yeah. Because they can see.
and these guys. Yeah, and, we're gonna target that hex.
Mm-hmm.
So, we will have the base of fire be now question, I'm gonna also play hand grenades.
Right.
My
That's fine.
base of fire does not have to be this guy. He's in
No.
the fire group.
Correct.
Okay, got you. So the base of fire will be the squad with the lieutenant.
Mm-hmm.
So the base of fire would be 4 plus 2 would be 6. And then we'll add the light machine gun to make it 8.
Mm-hmm.
We'll add the other squad for 9.
Yeah.
And then we'll add the hand grenades. Oh, which is that advanced card I just dragged. So I
Just
got to
drag.
drag it back out.
Yeah. There you go.
Actions.
So that's
All right.
you're at 11, right?
Yes, at 11.
Mm-hmm.
So 11 plus the roll,
Ooh,
an event.
18.
So
18
that'll
in the
be
event.
18 in the event. is breeze. I don't
Breeze.
think that does
No,
anything. We don't have any
nothing.
smoke out there.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Right.
All right. So an 18 to your stack.
All right. Okay, nothing to reduce that. So let's see. The veteran is a 7. That is, he's in a building in a road. So 8, 9, 10. Veteran is at 10. Be tricky. But he makes it. He is suppressed.
Ah,
Suppressed. Now the leader is also a 10. And the
yep.
leader is fine. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that disappointing. All right. That's that order. That, ugh, I was hoping for a break there. Okay, don't draw up.
All right. Well, I will play a recover card just to remove that suppression marker. And that's it for that order. And then we will play another advance. And these guys will continue with their rampage on the right.
Right?
This may be foolhardy. Um,
I don't know that that's foolhardy, but it's definitely aggressive. But
and
you
then,
kind of, as we calculate it up, you got to have a certain amount of aggression.
right. And then the leader, Lucas, is not activated, of course, because the leader cannot activate a second leader.
Right.
So there we go. Now, um, oh, what did I delete? What did I delete then? Because the suppression marker should. Did I delete the machine gun instead? The suppression marker should have gone away with the. That's
Well, the
weird.
machine gun's
Oh,
there.
I deleted his veteran status. Let's put his veteran
Right.
status back again.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
you'd want that.
yeah, veteran area. He's veteran. Okay, okay. So this can be removed. All right. So ambush cards.
Ambush cards. I have none. I
All
haven't
right.
seen one of those this game.
I am not playing any of mine then. Also, and so you are
All right. So
4. I
I'm sitting there at 4.
right.
You're 7, 8, 9,
10.
10.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it was last time. So 4 plus
And that's what you rolled
5
last
is
time.
a 9. It
So,
is. Another card flip for you.
all right. A 5 and a 5. So he is gone, and another 2 points for the allies. 4 points now. And then this guy is, yep, there he goes. All right, that was order number 2. Um, we
I was
could.
really hoping to break one of those guys so that I could prevent that very thing happening.
Let's see. Checking some lines of sight. I don't think. No. All right. Then that is all for me, and I will draw up 1 and 2. Back to you.
All right. Well, I'm going to discard 2
Discarding 2.
cards.
The Italian limit.
Back to you.
Back to me. Interesting. Where are we in the deck? 12 cards left in the deck. This would be an interesting time to move off the map and then come right back on again.
Yeah,
I wonder.
theoretically.
Yes, of course I'd be giving you time to regain those objectives there, but there's plenty of time to then come back and get them, and this would give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. It would be like a free objective. interesting. And then I don't think,
Dilemma, as it were.
yeah, I don't think you'd have a line of sight as I moved out. And of course, you might be struggling to get move cards. I think I'm gonna play a might be a bit rash, but I'm gonna play a move card. I'm gonna activate. He'll also come back with his weapon repaired.
Oh, that's nice.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they can all get off. All right. So well,
So
he's
there are all that whole group is activated again?
activated. Yes, yes. Of course, you might have
Alright.
mines or something like that, which would hinder my activity. But we'll see.
Mine would be
Or
ideal,
wire, or
but we'll
wire.
see.
Wire actually would stop me in my tracks. Why mines might. All right. So let's see. This guy's going to do a runner. One.
Stop. And speaking of hidden
Hidden
wires,
wire. Hidden wire. There we go.
let me
Um,
grab the hidden wire. Hang on. There it is. I think your other guy could still get off the map. He is a 1 leader. I don't he may not make it all the way off, but, probably close.
he could. The other guy's a five. 1, 2. Yeah, there is a way he could, but the question is, do I want to now leave behind my
Your squad.
my squad? That's the question. Uh, so he's stopped and he's done for the turn.
Yeah.
Um, what is your stack here? That is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's pretty powerful. All right, I think so. He'll stop there. I think Sergeant Divine will move back into objective 3, and then he will stop. That's that move order.
My card play there stymied
It
the,
did. It did.
old move.
Right.
I mean, it could still happen. We'll
Right.
see what
I don't
happens,
know.
but
Yeah. All right, and then
alright.
that's it. Oh well, wait a second. Yeah, that is it. I will draw up and back to you.
Back to me.
So your machine gun, your heavy, will be coming in fairly soon. 11 cards in my
Pretty
deck.
soon. Well, unfortunately, I got a discard again.
Well, okay.
To you.
Um, I also will discard a command confusion, an artillery request, and draw up 1, 2, 3. Back to you.
Well, alright, that creates the dilemma. I'll play a move card,
Okay.
and I will activate that stack, and I'm gonna move them there.
Interesting. You must have the
Actually,
ambush
wait a minute,
cards must have arrived.
before you do anything,
Oh, okay.
um, hang on, I'm gonna move him there
There. Okay.
into the foxhole. Not
Foxholes
that
in
the
the road.
foxhole,
Right.
it's still in the road. Although do roads negatively impact the cover of the foxhole?
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
They do.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. All right,
But we'll
interesting.
go there.
The
Any
ambush cards.
reaction?
The ambush cards must have arrived. Yes, there'll be a reaction. I think we will. We'll play a fire card as an action, and nothing else
Tension
to
builds.
do there. Right. Yes, that's it. So both all these guys are both activated. Of course, the stack here. So this one down here, if he's not,
And the guy in the wire too, right?
yes, yeah. So the veteran is 6. He's a 7 plus 1 for the sergeant is an 8, and then he is a 9. And then, unfortunately, nothing else to add. So 9 plus. Ooh, there we go. 19. Look at that.
Oh, all right. Um, so I'm sitting there. Let's see. I get 2 cover. So the 7 becomes 9, and the leader makes it 11.
Yes.
I'm adding 4 to the 2 squad. So an 11 and a 10,
Mm-hmm.
and then the lieutenant is an 11. So 11, 10, 11.
Okay.
So 11. Oh, he
He
breaks.
breaks.
That's unfortunate.
Rolling a lot of threes.
The 10,
Oh,
he
another 3.
breaks.
Yes, you've rolled 3 threes.
Wow. And then the lieutenant as an 11, and
18.
7 is 18. So he breaks
Well,
after the event.
after the event, yeah.
Yeah, the event
Oh,
interrogation. Look at
oh
your opponent's
no.
hand. You may select one card there and place it in their discard
Yeah,
pile. Oh,
yes.
interesting.
There's the
What
cards.
do
Go
you
can
have?
see nothing.
Wow, a
Nothing much.
recover,
Nothing to look at.
a fire, a recover,
That
and a
sustain
command
that
confusion.
sustained that sustained fire could come in really handy.
Yeah, that could come in handy.
Right.
Um, wow, 2 fire cards and 2 recover cards. With the spray fire and the smoke. Why don't you get rid of the card in the first slot? The recover spray fire.
Okay. That one there. Recover spray fire is now discarded.
Yeah. All right. So
Okay.
now he breaks. So
But
my bold move resulted in 3 broken Italian units.
well,
Wow.
you have a recover card in your hand, of course.
What? Are you supposed to do that? Like, only move if you have a recover card?
Yeah, nobody
I
would
think
move
that
like
is,
that.
yeah, and correct. So, we'll see what happens. I'll recover the lieutenant first. He's sitting there at a 10. He gets 2 cover, so it's a 12, and he's feeling better. Rallies, so then his 2 is gonna, I'll start at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
The 6 becomes an 8, and then the lieutenant makes it a 10.
Yes. Ooh, that was
And he
close.
barely makes it with a
Mm-hmm.
9 and a sniper check.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll recover the sniper in the random hex,
Oh,
M9. Oh,
9
but I
and
think
oh,
your machine gun
that eliminates
eliminated.
it. Oh, that's a blow. Oh well.
That that helps.
There we
That
go.
won't come back to bite me.
Well, I'll scrounge it back. Those
All
Americans.
right, and he recovers.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last guy is a 5, so he'll be a 9 with the
Mm-hmm.
leader in the cover. A 9.
Oh dear.
And he's depressed, but there's a sniper. And the sniper way off map.
Oh, way up there. Yeah, I couldn't
Well,
see it for a while.
that's unfortunate that I
That
didn't
is
get all of them
that is
recovered.
unfortunate. Yes.
Unfortunate. All right. Well, that was my recover card. So that's next order. Very unfortunate. Um, very unfortunate. Well, let's see.
Two orders left.
Yes. What do I wanna do here? Do I wanna do that? Oh, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, can't do that. Alright, we're gonna play a move order.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna activate this guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna move there, and then back in the building.
All right.
That's that order, and then we'll draw up and clean up.
Okay. Well,
Back to you.
back to me. We'll play a fire order. We'll activate these guys here, and we'll do one shot into here. So it's 6, 7, 8 from this stack, 9 from this stack, and nothing to add. So 9 plus 9, 18.
Huh,
Sorry, did you have a comment
unfortunate.
there?
Boy, that huh?
I missed your comment there.
Do I what?
I missed your comment there. Your
My
reaction.
comment?
Your reaction.
Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That was just a note of chagrin that I did not rally that guy because
Yeah.
now he's dead, which kills my killer stack, right?
Hmm.
Um, that's impactful. Nevertheless, let's see. So from the bottom,
Hmm.
I got a cover of 2. So the squad is gonna be an 11.
Right.
The line is gonna be, 4, 8, and the leader will be 11.
Yes.
Is my math there right? 11, 8,
Hmm.
11.
I think so.
Alright, I'm gonna type that up just so I remember it. 11, 8, 11. Alright, trying to beat 18. Ouch, I need good rolls here. Alright, so from the bottom up, 11 plus an 8, he
Makes
makes it.
it.
Big roll I need, uh, an 8 rolling, an
No,
8,
he
16.
doesn't.
He doesn't make it.
And he's carrying the
So
machine gun, it
he's
looks like. Very good.
eliminated. Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Uh, okay. I guess I can't remember the way I set that up. So I'll eliminate that. And that suppressed marker goes away. And finally, the lieutenant at 11, and he breaks. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Yes. And
Yeah, I'm not getting good rolls here. I got that didn't rally on the other one. Unfortunate.
okay. Well, I think at this point then we'll say next order and draw up. 1, 2, and 3. Back to you.
Well, we'll discard.
Discard. Wow.
Yeah. It's like my third one out of 4 turns.
Discard. That's interesting. Um, well, the Americans have a lot of fire cards, so I'll play. Why is that cancel? Why did that do that? I put it in the wrong box. I'll play a fire order, not an action. And these guys here will try and repeat their success and target now the broken Italians down here.
Yeah.
So it's again 6, 7, 8, 9. And I still have nothing to add to that. So 9 and Oh, 14. Well, I've had a run of good rolls, so it's about time to get
You have had a run of above 7 rolls. Uh, alright, so we'll try and rally, the lu no, there's no rally here.
No, there's no rallying.
It it's just 2 rolls. Alright, so I've got a cover of 2, so I've got a 9 and a 12.
Yes.
9
Yeah.
trying to be 14.
Oh, easy.
He's okay.
Easy.
And the 12 trying to be 14. He does it.
Yes. Yeah. Not a problem. Not a problem. All right. And then we will play a next order. We'll play a move on. Actually, interesting. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. We'll play a move on the leader here is going to be activated, and he is going to. One, two. Yeah, he'll go one, two. He'll go. If we go from there to there, which is 2 into the building plus 1 to hop the wall is 3. But then he gets a road bonus. No lines of sight yet, and then that's 5. And then this would be 7, where he does have a line of sight, obviously, if you wish to shoot.
No, go ahead, no reaction.
All right, and then he's got one more movement point, but he's going to stop there.
Alright.
So next order, I'm going to draw up 1 and 2. Back to you.
Oh, time.
Oh, time, really? Yes, you are correct.
Drew up in
That's
time.
right. So interesting. So I'll push the button. We move on to, I'll shuffle my deck and reset that back to the draw pile. Back to 66. I don't know why Allied Cards in deck only shows 30. I've got 66 in the deck. That's interesting. Or maybe because of the messing around with the, I don't know. And then add 1 to the defender. Well, you get 1 more VP, Doug.
Right,
Remove,
let me take the VP.
remove,
1.
remove a smoke marker. There's none. And add any reinforcements. And we'll do it correctly this time. So now you can add your reinforcements. And
Alright.
yes,
So I can go into any of my original setup hexes.
with more than 1 cover.
Yeah. Alright. Well, let's see.
This is the heavy machine gun, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Decisions.
Give some commentary onto your inner thoughts there, Doug. To
What
entertain,
now?
we need to
Alright.
entertain the
Here we go.
audience.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna put them right there.
I looked away. Where did you put them?
Oh, down here?
Down there.
Mm, right there.
Oh, right there. Right there. Interesting. Right there. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. This could
So
have.
there we go.
Right.
So that's, so I forget. So you were drawing up.
Right. The timing of their entry is perfect because you place them knowing what's in your hand, so you can place them to.
Yes, I did.
Right.
So here we go.
Let me just hit the erase button. There we go. Here we
All
go
right.
indeed.
So we're gonna play a recover card.
Okay.
So the lieutenant there sitting at a 12 with his cover. Nothing guaranteed, but we'll hope he makes it.
Mm-hmm.
So he rallies. That's that order. And we're gonna be aggressive here because
All
I
right.
I sense I sense I have to because you have all those fire cards and you just when you're pounding away, you just pick off my units one by one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're gonna play in advance.
Okay.
We're gonna send the lieutenant in here. Wait a minute.
Which one's? Oh, okay.
That guy.
Right. So
So,
one thing you
yeah,
you
and
may
that
may
was
not be
my
aware of,
killers.
right? They've
What's
moved
that?
into there's wire in that hex, right? So every unit has -1, has one subtracted from its combat strength.
Okay.
So just to so I it the it benefits me to a slight
Well,
extent.
every unit is
Yeah,
-1.
right.
Oh,
I only have one unit in there, so my 6 is a 7 because he's boxed down to a 6 because of the wire. Your Fusilieri is a 4, he's 6 for the leader, but he's down to a 5, and then your Visconti himself is down to a 1. So it's 5, did I say 5? And 1 is 6, and I am 6. If I got that right. So it's a wash.
yeah, that's not as good as I thought, but I think if I stay put, you're just gonna keep pounding away at me, and I'm gonna get killed. That's 'cause I break too easy, and I've only got 4 cards. I can't carry the recover card in, um,
And
there, so yeah, it's a wash.
you must have some ambush cards in your two remaining
Well,
cards.
we're about to find out.
Right.
So, to
So
you,
all right. Did anybody else advance in that order? No.
um
He came from here, right?
oh,
He can't activate
yeah,
Visconti, of course, but he could bring in the
that would,
Winston. But then
yeah,
the
we'll do
weapons
that.
team, I don't want to talk
Oh,
into
no,
that.
but then he doesn't add anything.
Well, he'd be 0 plus 2 for the leader, so he would add 2, right?
Oh, I would add 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
we'll have him
But don't
pile
let
in.
me. I'll feel bad if you lose him, Doug. I didn't.
No, that's a good for the banter.
Uh,
That's a good strategy, um, to point out for the banter. I hadn't thought of it, but as I look at it and I'm sitting here like, "Oh my gosh, what have I done?"
what the
That
heck?
would
You
be a
could
good
have this guy
strategy.
advance into here. He was within 2, right?
Um, it's true. You must be sitting on a lot of ambush cards.
Well, then you'd have
No,
the
I don't
flexibility of which one to play first and try and tease them out of my hand. That would be that.
well, that's true, I
Hmm.
would. Um, do I Although I can always move back in that objective. That would kill the hero. What the hell? Yeah, we'll do that too.
All
So
right.
I'm sure you have like 2 ambush cards and you'll play 1 on each. All right. So that's what we'll do.
All right.
We'll do that. Good idea. Great, good example of gamesmanship, right? We're just having fun. So that'll be more exciting. um, we'll
Uh,
do this one first.
All right. No ambush cards.
I'm not going to play any ambush cards, so it's
Right.
2 to 4.
Here's my roll. Ooh.
Oh,
Who needs ambush cards when you roll like that?
when
13.
you roll an 11. Wow.
You need
Wow.
a 9
A
or
9. All right.
better.
I'm going to let you keep that card. That
Oh, right.
didn't
You
work
could
out
give me
well.
yeah, of course you could give the
I
initiative
could give you
card.
the initiative
Yeah, I
card,
think
but I
that
want to
that
save
are
it.
you sure? That might be worth
No, I'm not going to be talked into
all
it.
right.
So here we go.
Yeah, oh well.
That's
Oh well. It was a
I'm
good
dead.
attempt. Good attempt. Allies get 2
No,
VPs.
it wasn't. Take your 2 points.
Yes. Plus now
All right.
the
Now for
objective
the big
5 is
one.
mine for the taking. Anyway,
What now?
plus objective 5 now
True.
is undefended. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
Do I
But
have any ambush
I
cards
needed
I
to
wish to play?
eliminate that hero because there was no point. The hero it's so important for the USA in this scenario to have the hero because he can just bounce around and take
Yeah,
the objectives
yeah,
back. You
yeah.
got to. So that was a worthy gamble.
Mhm.
What did you have?
Well,
A
banter folk, you can comment on
2
that whether that was a worthy gamble or not. Please do in the
yeah, that's
comments.
true.
Right.
But you had a 2 in 36 chance of rolling an 11, and I had a +2 going in. So, I don't think it
So
was
what are
a
we
bad
at
deal.
here? Well, I'm at 6 plus 1 minus 1.
You're at 6.
This one's at
I'm
5,
at,
6, 7. I think
um,
you're at
let me
9. 9 total on my math.
let's
3 for the
see. I'm at
fusilary plus 2. It makes me 5. And then 2 for the weapons
5.
team is 7. And then 2 for Visconti is 9.
Well, doesn't he get a -1 for the wire too?
Oh yes, you're right. He's 10. He's only so 10,
Yeah,
10 total against 6. All right. Well,
okay. So wait,
uh
6 to 10?
yeah. But there's a whoops, let me undo that. What am I doing? What am I doing? Um there is an ambush card.
I assumed so. Uh, wait, so we will, um, we'll hurt or break the weapons guy.
Right. Who didn't even change, did he? Don't think he changed.
No, so he still keeps his tooth,
Right, right.
but
Do
that
I
might
have
change with
any
your second
more?
ambush card.
Yeah, there's my second ambush card.
Yeah, I assume so. Yeah. See, this is for the viewers of the banter, this is typical Mark, pointing out things that, oh, might be good. And I walk into the trap every time because they are good ideas, but they just so happen to be defeated by a card that Mark is always holding in
So
reserve.
I'd point out
So
that
I,
the
sh- I
weapons
wish I
team,
had a,
the weapons
I
team's
wish I
holding the
had
heavy
a
machine gun.
spidey sense. Yeah, I wish I had a spidey sense. And every time Mark does that, I'm like, oh. So anyway. Um, half the time I'm alert, but, we'll eliminate the, weapons team.
And its
Wait
machine
a
gun.
minute.
And its machine
Hang on
gun.
a minute. Yeah, I got to because I need my squad with 4. Alright. So eliminate and the machine gun. Eliminate. That's why Mark was so helpful in saying the machine gun ought to go in there as well. That's funny. Alright. Anyway, so now we're down. Let's recalculate. My guy's a 3 and a 5, and Visconti is a 1, so I have 6.
Right. Against my
So you're
6.
6,
Yes,
correct?
that's all the ambush cards I wish to play at this time.
Yeah, so it's even up.
Except for your ambush
Alright,
cards.
which I have none.
Oh, okay.
Um, so 6 to 6.
Right.
So your roll, I
Here
still
we
have the
go.
initiative card.
Yes, here we go. An 8. That's pretty
An
good.
8.
That would be
That
14.
is pretty good. As a pure roll, that's pretty good. So I'll let you keep that. So
Okay.
I have to roll 9 or better to win. So here we go. I don't. I'll play the initiative card.
Okay.
I'll roll again. Here we go. An 11.
An 11. Well, I think I have to give you back the initiative card and try that one again.
Suspected. All right. So I still got to roll 9 or better. 8, everybody dies. Here we go. And I
Ah.
got it. And a time. So I'll take that. So I win the
There, you
melee,
you you were you beat the odds there, I think, Doug.
beat the odds. All right.
So,
It was even up with the initiative card
mhm,
going in.
mhm.
So,
All
that's
right.
just you're letting the cards determine your fate. I don't know that I beat the odds. The odds were even up. In fact, I
Oh,
slightly had the advantage, right? If it was 6 to 6?
well, when you were rolling a nine, I gave you back the initiative card because you had to roll a 9 or better, and so the odds were in my favor there. So you beat the odds there on
Oh,
that
the
last roll.
yes.
Yes, but anyway,
Yes.
let's
Your
push the button.
your 8 changed the odds.
Yes.
That's true. But to begin the attack, it was even odds.
Right.
All right, let me change the button.
All right.
There we go. All
And
right, let
then
me
you pushed the
shuffle my deck
right. Um,
to the draw pile.
there's
Um,
no smoke.
I get
There's no reinforcements yet.
not yet.
And
And then I get a
diggings.
point.
You get a point, yes. So now
I
it's
don't have a dig. I don't have a dig in.
three
Axis
VPs.
TP. One. All right. Now the elimination, your squad's out, so I pick up two more, right?
Oh yes, you didn't take that yet. Yes, yeah. He is
No.
dead. Yes, he now died. Again, now we go back to the game. The squad is eliminated. Shall I do that? There we go.
All right.
He will be eliminated. You get 2 points. No, it's five. And
Yeah. And you took your points when the team got eliminated, right? Your 1 point.
I did
Did you?
I
Go look at the log.
intelligence five. Weapons team is eliminated. Um, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Looks like.
Oh, well, take that.
I thought I did, but I just must have thought about it. Weapons team is eliminated. HMG is eliminated, and then nope. So I'll take that back. So that pulls it down to four.
All right. So now my third order, I will play the move.
Mm-hmm.
I'll activate this leader.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to go 2,
Okay, no reaction.
4,
Mm-hmm. Gains road bonus.
and then 6.
Oh, look at that. And holds on. A battle of the hero versus Corporal Radovich for objective
Yeah,
5. Interesting.
exactly.
Interesting.
That's that order. All right. Now I'll draw up and then we should stop.
All right. Okay, so that's the end
So
of
let me
episode
let me
two.
draw up. Hang on a minute. There we go. All right.
There we go.
Good.
All right.
All right. I think that was exciting. That was interesting. You definitely got your licks um, in the melee with the 2 ambush cards.
Right, right.
That went well. I think you saw when I created a killer Italian stack, you'd better start collecting the ambush cards, although you probably just happened to draw them. But
You'll never
how
know.
long how long had you been holding on to that?
I just drew them.
I That's kinda what I thought. That's what I thought. So, all right, I ended the log file. I'll save the game,
All right.
and we will be off
Okay,
and
viewers,
running.
we'll see you for episode three as soon as we can. Bye bye.
Perfect. Have a great night.